look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, Dave Collins, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will go to work first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Miller with the ball. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Pressure coming.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. So Baylor's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now I know that, and I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Lagway to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Now facing a third and long. Quarterback making checks. Lagway from the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. No chance for any kind of return there. They offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On target. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Miller. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Baker. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. All the way! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Bears' offense makes its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hands it off. Thrust that arm out.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Motion from the wide receiver. Fourth down, Lagway. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Runs through, man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Baylor! He got a step and just dusted the field.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give is to Miller.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkerson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And they're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him next.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. He lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Flagway wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game. That's a good omen for the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Livingston. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Flagway. Catch in the middle. It's Livingston. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Might be changing the route. Back to throw. It's Flagway. Looking down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. DB's right up on the receivers. The RPO, it's complete. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Under fire. He's on the move. He breaks the tackle. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. Pucks it out of the air. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Morris. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Pulls and fired complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short. You might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the 1st down.
Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Freeman. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's Lagway to pass. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown Bears! The extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panicking, want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient, they stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5, and the returner will be brought down. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to put the field position with the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they win. Flagway wants to throw. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Miller. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
He'll pull it down and run. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Flagway. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. He's got him this time. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Touchdown, Bears! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Baker. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. One more snap coming before juice boxes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 5 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Demon Deacons, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. Running the daylight from inside his 25. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Baylor's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Throwing, Lagway. Finds his tight end. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Bears peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Got a man, it's Livingston. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy.
Could be an alley. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. And the Bears are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Here's Lagway to pass. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too. He was smelling the end zone, wanted to get in so...
Makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quickly complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Wilkerson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backward.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
He'll try it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Still on his feet at the 45. They get him stopped and out of this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Ready. Go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Flagway wants to throw. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Bringing the heat. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Maybe some room here, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Ready. Sweep. Go.
Flagway. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilkerson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you
look at this, guys, the offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Throwing, Lagway. Finds his man. It's Livingston. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Fires to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now is 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it, and the defense just...
Throws on the Jets. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
There's a crease. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. Confidence back to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. Nice move there. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Baker. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the lead.
Handoff to the lone back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needs.